So given the disastrous state of the country, we're now beginning to see something I find very interesting, which is like wholehearted mea culpas from Trump supporters, which is not something I ever thought I'd see, if I'm being honest with you. The fact that we're now getting like just full on, almost like groveling, like, hey dog, I really didn't know. I'm so sorry. It's like genuine remorse, right? Genuine remorse. Look, it's a nice thing to see. So here we go to C-SPAN. Now, oftentimes callers call into C-SPAN and they're absolute psychopaths. But in this instance, you have a Trump voter who genuinely seems like he's having sleepless nights over what's now become of this country because of the guy that he supported. So let's listen and we'll break it down. Here we go.
I am a registered Republican. My dad was the president of American Pipeliners Association, so I came by it rather naturally. Voted for the president, supported him, but I really want to apologize. I mean, I'm looking at this awful picture of the Obamas. What an embarrassment to our country. All this man does is tell lies. He is not worthy of the presidency.
By the way, I do find it interesting that this appeared to be one of the things that made a lot of Republicans go, whoa, wait, what? Now, to be fair, it's still only 5 senators and about 5 Republicans in the House that have said anything about this, right, to condemn it. But, you know, I don't know, an illegal and offensive war against a country that didn't attack us in Venezuela, where you abduct the president and carpet bomb Caracas and kill an 80-year-old grandma, like that didn't make you want to go, hey, what the fuck? I'm out. It didn't make you want to say I'm out after like the 17th scandal where Trump is caught in massive corruption, slipping, classified chip technology to Qatar in return for like $500 million, and then Qatar is going to give it to China and get rid of a massive strategic advantage that we have. Like, that didn't make you want to, the crypto scamming his own supporters didn't make you want to leave, right? Like, I don't know, building concentration camps, shooting Americans in the face, like, with ICE Gestapo thugs. That didn't make you want to, I don't know. It's just interesting to me that there's this weird tripwire, and I guess one of them is around, because I guess people know the history when it comes to depicting black people as apes or monkeys. That is like, other than just flat out saying the N-word, hard ER at the end, this is like viewed as like top tier, outright racist shit. And that's making people go, oh shit. It's interesting to me. The Republican mind is weird to behold.
He is not worthy of the presidency. He takes bribes blatantly. And now he's being a racist blatantly. They were supposed
so he's talking about the bribes. Okay.
To deport the dangerous criminals. They were not supposed to go after small children, storm schools, bring terror upon, the little kids and the women and children, not just the immigrants in the school. All the children are scared. This is not a decent man. This is not an honest man. He openly takes bribes. He's pathetic as a president, and I just want to apologize to everybody in the country for supporting this rotten.
He sounds like he's crying. Doesn't he sound like he's crying? Jeez.
Everybody in the country for supporting this rotten man.
John, did you vote for him in all 3 elections?
I did. I was sucked into the stupidity of creating jobs, and there are no more jobs in New Mexico. Things are worse than they were before. You cannot find a primary care physician. Our governor just passed some laws to...
What did I tell you? The destroying of Medicaid made it so up to 742 rural hospitals are now destroyed. 742. 18 million people losing their Medicaid. Like, that has massive consequences. Even sloppy Steve Bannon said to Trump, like, this one may backfire, King.
If you are a young physician, we want you in New Mexico. Come here. There's a great need for you.
I get the sense that whatever my reaction is to this guy wouldn't change how he feels. That's how you know an apology is sincere, right? Where even if I were to say, fuck you in your apology, you voted for him 3 times, you should have known and you didn't know. They were holding up the mass deportation signs at the RNC. You had to know that wasn't just going to be going after the criminals, right? I could sit here and ring off 17 things and say, here's why I don't accept your apology. But that wouldn't move this man 1 inch. That wouldn't move him back towards Trump even 1 inch. He'd be like, no, okay, I get it. And the I get it part makes it easier to digest somebody saying something like this, right? Like the real, like when I know he feels it in his bones and he's losing sleep over it, that's a different sort of scenario. So, look, they all need to demagification, y'all. Demagification. People talk about after World War II, denazification in Germany. Demagification is what we're looking at because there's no way around it. Like, they have destroyed this country. They have destroyed it. Literally anything and everything that we look at as like positive about this country, they have destroyed it. Think of the massive brain drain that happened because they're destroying medical research and scientific research and, rounding up immigrants and putting them in concentration camps. Now no immigrants want to come here. No best and the brightest want to come here anymore. We're cooked. And that's just one example. Never mind alienating us and isolating us from the rest of the world with the trade war. Nobody's going to want to trade with us anymore. Everybody's going to run into the loving arms of China. We are cooked. We are cooked. Can't trust our word. Can't make a deal with us because the Trump regime will rip it up on a whim. Nobody trusts this country anymore. And nobody ever will trust the country anymore. And they don't even give a fuck about us. Trump is representing the billionaire class. He's representing the Epstein class. That's who he cares about. That's who he loves. More than 30% of the entry-level jobs are gone already because of ChatGPT. That's only going to get worse. He's not doing shit to fix that. You can kick rocks. If you can't make it in this dog-eat-dog world, that's on you. That's on you. That's what he would say. That's what he actually believes. Okay? So, we're cooked. And I think that guy knows it. But demagification is our only way out. And mass trials. You have to arrest Kristi Noem. You have to arrest Elon Musk. You have to arrest Donald Trump. You have to arrest Stephen Miller. You have to arrest Russ Vought. All these people need to be locked up. We need new Nuremberg trials. And so many people need to go down in order to get us back to any semblance of democracy and rule of law.
Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.